This is How to Souls. Welcome back to our Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin walkthrough. Let's go. If you've been following this walkthrough, if you've seen the past couple of parts, you'll know that I've had some recording issues. We're not going to dwell on that because I did that enough yesterday and I'm bored of moaning about it. We're just going to deal with it. So this is actually a really good opportunity for a fun lesson in Dark Souls 2, and that is around bonfire aesthetics. So I've done a wee bit of work and I have grabbed a second bonfire aesthetic. So the way that this works is that you burn it in a bonfire, any bonfire except for a primal bonfire or the Medulla bonfire, which technically is called the Farfire if you want to be pedantic. But you burn it in a bonfire and it elevates the surrounding area, the adjoining, like the corresponding area to New Game Plus, essentially. So what this does is it respawns enemies, well, enemies that don't normally respawn. It respawns items, and most importantly, for the purpose of this walkthrough, it respawns bosses. So, we're gonna have to do that because I lost all my footage on Brightstone, Cove, Tseldora. Well, half of it. So, but yeah, it's a really good opportunity to talk about this and how it works and how it can be useful. This area in particular is a tricky one because there are two bonfires in this area. There's this first one, and then there's a second one later on. So you'll see me do this twice. But yeah, just to start off, we're in Brightstone Cove. We reached this bonfire just after the last episode, the Prowling Magus and the Congregation fight. And we're going to use this to turn the following area into New Game Plus. Yeah, the flames go stronger, so does the curse. So burn one of those. And then we will have to burn another one later on in the level to... So this respawns the area. It cannot be undone. This one respawns the area, and the next one respawns the boss. Now, the next bonfire is also a missable bonfire, so lots of lessons to be learned here in Brightstone Cove, Tseldora. Before we go down into the area, it's worth pointing out my recording ended like pretty much right after the boss, which, to be fair, it could have been worse. It could have ended during the boss. But you missed the bit where I showed you here. So right after you come out of there, before you get to the bonfire, if you turn to the left and go up this ladder, there's an NPC up here. Very useful NPC, potentially, if you are a scallywag. This is the Pardoner, Cromwell the Pardoner. You got some spiders to take care of first, just before we go and chat to him. I don't know if these ones are going to come down off the wall. They're always so, like, flipping sinister looking. So you can ask him for pardon if you have annoyed an NPC, and then that'll make that NPC forgive you. Basically, he sells a couple things. The priest set, if you are wanting to do a bit of faith cosplaying, some resistance rings, and some medicals. So I bought force from him because I was looking for, I don't know, force I think can be situationally very useful. So I bought that. I was talking about how caressing prayer could be useful because that's like a cure for poison, a infinite use. Well, I say infinite use. if you sit at a bonfire, technically you can yeah. But more infinite than say like moss clumps. So yeah, to get rid of poison and stuff like that. Heavenly Thunder's cool. It's a lightning AoE, but I always found it personally somewhat inferior to something like Firestorm. But that's where you can get that. But yeah, that's the Pardoner. Love Dark Souls 2 fall damage. I don't know if I talked about that much. I love it. But yeah, he's up there, and then you get to this bonfire, which we have made New Game Plus. So the way that you can tell is if we hover over Tseldora, you can see it's level 2. This bonfire has a little 2 in the bottom right corner. It means it's, New Game Plus. So what this means is... this is exactly the same as if we were to finish the game and then restart the game anew. Enemies have more health, they do more damage, but they also give more souls. So it's quite a good trade-off. It usually by the time you're in your second playthrough, it usually works out quite well because you are powerful enough to deal with the negative aspects of New Game Plus that you just really have the benefits, and that is of extra souls. So I'm grabbing a torch here because this whole area is full of flipping spiders. Spiders and Spider-Men, but not the good kind of Spider-Man, like the bad kind. So we're lighting that. And yeah, if we can use Fireball here, it's always going to be good. We've got Flame Swathe. What we're going to do is run in there and immediately run out. Run back to this torch. They're not going to come too far, like, unless... I think if you leave them long enough, they'll come towards the fire. But we're going to pop Flame Swathe on them and get all of them. in one go, which is always satisfying. But yeah, don't fight them in this room. Well, you can obviously, but my advice is not to fight them in this room. It's kind of difficult. You get like swarmed. These guys used to go down in one dark orb, and now it takes two, so that's quite sad. But like I say, what can we do? We lost the footage. It's fine. Another thing. Oh, crystal lizards. Oh, crystal lizards. I hope we can get him down. That'd be a nice little bonus. I fired 3 just in case. So this area is a bit annoying. There's a few ways through this area. I'm going to show you... Yeah, I'm going to show you to get the most important things, basically. What we're going to do is we're going to go across the zip line first. So this is going to avoid the optional bonfire, but it's fine. I recommend going this way first. We grab ourselves a chunk and a petrified dragon bone. That's exactly the same as we got on the last way round. But what we don't have, which is really disappointing, is in here, if you've been following Crichton and Pate's storyline, you'll find both of them in here. They're fighting, slinging insults at each other. You have the opportunity to side with one of them by killing the other one. So I killed Pate, which is what I recommend you do. But you can do whatever you want. I mean, you should really kill them both because they're both psychopaths. So, but kill Pate. You get some loot from killing him. If you, well, assuming you haven't already killed him, yeah, you get his loot. You get his like ring. You get his ring of thorns. That was it. Sorry, it was yesterday. And then Crichton, if you speak to Crichton afterwards, he's like a little bit psychopathic, and then he gives you his armor. So you get both Pate's equipment and Crichton's equipment. We could kill Crichton as well, but like I don't really feel like I need to. I'm not going to use his stuff, but yeah, they're both terrible people, so it doesn't really matter who you side with. But that's their quest sort of finished.
You did me well.
So if you want to kill them both, you can. But yeah, that's in here. From here, if you follow this door here, this little like door here has nothing inside it. But if you go in and break that bookcase, there's a spider hiding behind it. Oh yeah, this like thing did this to me last time as well. There's a spider in there, but there's no treasure. There's no need to go in this little room. But this room at the back left, you can go through. And there's a door here leading to, like, basically this just sort of heads down. Shiny on the right here is a torch. Torch is always useful. Always useful. So down here it leads us to a bit where we can drop down. We're not going to drop down. Oh, flip the flipping crystal lizard. Maybe we are going to drop down. Yeah, maybe we will actually. I wasn't going to, but I get seduced by the chunks, you know. These spider... Oh, he's fallen. Darn. These spider men are funny ones. I'm going to always prefer to try and take them out from a distance. We've got a Titanite chunk we can pick up there. Because in their like death throes, they can still hit you, they can still hurt you. And oh god, I might end up showing you here. Yep. Oh my god, the damage. Wow. New game plans. Yeah, so like I killed him, he was dead, and he hit me twice there. That was like a double hit. But we're coming down here purely because I need the crystal lizard, man. I need that large titanite shard and that twinkling titanite. Yes, we need those for our staff. Okay, right. Okay, so we've dropped down here. So we 1,000,000% need to do 3 runs through here, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. So drop down here, get the crystal lizard. If you miss the crystal lizard, don't miss it. We could go in here and get these guys again from a distance. If you want to use fire, it always does well. They don't like fire. I don't like fire. I also don't like getting set on fire. Maybe I have more in common with these like spider people than I thought. Okay, so something that doesn't reset with the bonfire aesthetic, but obviously it would with New Game Plus, is you break these and you pull this lever, and then it lowers this platform, which was previously unreachable. You need to just sort of do a little sprint and jump over, which I have messed up. But yeah, it's right there. You're not gonna, just give it a couple tries. And there's some treasure in there. So forgive me, I've forgotten what it is, but it's not too hard to get. You should get it. Through this door here, there's another opportunity to jump down, except don't, because that's like a quicksand pit, and that's a one-shot kill. This bit down here is a bit tricky because you've got these 2 mages shooting at you. You've got a basilisk just in the sand there. You can kind of see him poking out. He's like chilling in the sand. So he'll come out, he'll start petrifying, doing the petrify sand and stuff like that. And you have a Black Phantom invasion. Bowman Guthrie, who is the guy that invaded us in Grave of the Saints. He has the like triple shot crossbow, and it can all become a quite overwhelming. So I'm gonna try and take out this mage from there. Nice. Another thing which did not respawn, there will be a red crystal lizard just near this mage here, just sort of where my head is there. It's red, which means like it's not got loot, it's quite the opposite, it's got hurt. It brings hurt. So when you kill that, be aware if you're near it, it explodes, so, and it could potentially knock you into the quicksand, so yeah, be aware of that. I don't think we have enough range to hit this mage. No, that's annoying, but that's okay. Right, we can deal with one, but when you've got two, it's a bit much. Yeah, so I don't know, we could jump down here, or we could jump down. Oh, flipping that spider, man. All the spiders are like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Ugh. They're all jump scares, man. Yeah, so we could jump down there and deal with all that, or we could just sort of go around here and jump down at this bit, which is much safer. We do have like another basilisk there. This is so funny looking, man. We got some spiders that'll drop down, which, I mean, as always, we can try and like make things a bit easier for ourselves, try and like snipe some before we drop down and they overwhelm us. So we got those two there. We can maybe get this one here, maybe. Yep, cool. I don't think we can reach the dude. No, okay, but we can get him here. 2 hits is not bad. Right, there's the basilisk, notoriously low health, thankfully. High drop rate, chance of dropping upgrade stones, which he didn't, unfortunately. And then we just have the 1 spider. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh no, 2, 3. Oh god, okay. Yeah, so glad we cleared beforehand, or we would have been running around like a headless chicken. So from here, it's actually a straight line to the boss. That's maybe the fastest, safest way, just to run back to the boss. It's through there. Again, there's things like doors are all already open, so I'm sorry it's not like 100% representative, because again, I did do all this. I did it really well and then lost the footage. I was so annoyed. So yeah, that door will be closed, and yeah, through there is the... Actually, this will all respawn... yeah, okay, because technically this is the second half of the area. So we have to burn the other bonfire aesthetic. Okay, right, so that's... I've shown you the first way through this area, the sort of fast way back to the boss. I'm going to go back to the bonfire now and show you the way to get to the second bonfire, which we're then going to burn an ascetic at, so I can reset the second half of the area. So Homeward Bone, as always, rest after the Homeward Bone, because it respawns enemies but doesn't restore your Estus and spell casts. An interesting decision, but hey. Yeah, so we did a little rest, we got our dark orbs back, and we're ready for the second round. It can be quite frustrating having to redo the same content again and again, but like, it's not so bad with this area because there's like different things you can discover by going different directions each time. Plus these spiders are kind of satisfying. Killing them all at once is kind of fun. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Flame Swathe is a good time. Boom. I think I missed one. Was there one in the back? No, did I get them all? Let's go. Yeah, that's really satisfying. But yeah, plus if you know what to do and you take it slow and you don't try and run through everything, it's not actually that difficult. The difficulty comes with this area with it being kind of a maze. It being like, whenever you drop down, if you ever jump down off something, you have missed something, essentially. So this is the way to bonfire. If you come out of here, instead of taking the zip line, if you stick to the right and go down this way. Oh, sugar. Oh, okay, right. I sort of slipped there. But yeah, we were meaning to land on this little ledge here. Oof, heck, sorry. Obviously these guys are shooting at us, but we're just gonna get rid of this spider and head in here. That scared me. There's 2 mages in here. We're going to use this wall to pick our moment. Using sound cues to listen for when the thing hits the wall, and then we can peek out. Yep, nice. Not too hard. Don't drop down, very important, because you're going to get obliterated. We're going to use our binoculars here and take out some of these spiders. It's just going to make our life a bit easier. Oh, we can only take down one. Oh, balls. Okay, they've all like dropped down. Maybe we can throw like a flame swathe in there. See if we can get a couple more down. Oh, well, we got one. We got one. Careful, obviously, like as you're casting spells, your character does move forward. Is he hiding? He's hiding from us. So we don't want to fall down there, but yeah, if we can take down a few of them, it's going to make our life a bit easier when we go down there now. Just any opportunity as a mage, we're going to want to like kill things from a safe distance, you know? Okay, so we got a couple spiders that have survived that we're just going to kill there. This one broke a pot. Rude. Okay, this door will not be open. That door only opens from this side. Here's the bonfire that you can use. I actually think it's the harder bonfire to use for the boss because you have the spiders in this room and also you have it's just a much harder like route like through all the mages and that. But yes, this is technically the boss bonfire, the second bonfire, the third bonfire of the area. I'm burning this to respawn the boss and to respawn the second half of the area, so that's that done. And it cannot be undone, as the game likes to remind us. Okay, so yeah, got the bonfire. What I'm going to do now is one last time, we're going to go through from the chapel threshold. As you can see, Lower Brightstone Cove is also level 2 now. One last time, we got a very important piece of loot to pick up before we now do the second half of the area. So because I went for the crystal lizards, we've come through here 3 times to get everything. If that helps you remember, we've come through here 3 times. The crystal lizards are always worth getting, even if your current weapon is leveled up to max. You never know when you're going to find something new and need Twinkling Titanite to level up, you know? So it's always worth getting crystal lizards. Also, you've got like hacking armor to think about as well. Like, it's a thing that I think, personally, I definitely forget how powerful it is just to upgrade armor in this game because it stays the same weight, but it has more defense, which is huge. So this time, instead of going left to find Crichton and Pate, we're going to go right down here, drop down to this little ledge. It might have been useful for me to take down some of these enemies before I dropped down, but never mind. I'm going to try and get this spider. Nah, it's not working. I wonder if I can, like... Oh, can I, like, get through the hole? Nah, man. Well, his, like, legs are hanging off the edge. I wonder if I can, like... Ah, it's not gonna let me, is it? Oh, it did! Let's go! I probably can't reach you, like... Nah, man. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to contend with that. We're dropping down to this bit here, which these will now hit us. We can sort of go around the... Oh, excuse me. Can go around the side here, take a little drink. There is another mage here, which is also going to start shooting at us. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe it's like, no, I'm good. It's a friendly evil mage. No, it's really not. That's their other attack that they do, that we hardly ever see because I don't go near them. There we go. Luckily we've got that high attunement and giving us high agility so I can like roll through magic, but a lot of the time that'll still hit you. So without falling down inside this little bit here, which has not respawned for me because bonfire static. This is an Estus Flask shard, so this will give you another charge of your Estus Flask for heals. So worth picking that up. And then from here, we are now down here. Oh, there's the red crystal lizard did respawn. That's interesting. That must be tied to the second bonfire. Instead of the first bonfire. That makes complete sense. Yes. Okay, so from here, I'm in a little spot of bother. We're going to run in here because we have this unlocked and just do a little rest. Oh, I can't because there's enemies nearby. A black phantom spider, which is my favorite thing. Oh god. Oh my god, the damage. That's that's bad. I'm going to get a little life gem. Yeah, so that black phantom, that'll only be in New Game Plus. So you won't have to worry about that. But I do currently. So we're just gonna... Oh my god, the damage. There's two. There's two. There's two black phantom spiders. There's two. There's two. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is kind of cool in the way that it adds a whole extra level of difficulty in New Game Plus, because it literally adds more enemies. This game seems to have the opinion that if you want something to be harder, just add more enemies, lol. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it feels a little bit like artificial difficulty, it feels a bit forced. Yeah, so Black Phantom enemies will appear both when burning the bonfire aesthetic, and I keep saying aesthetic because I don't know, I'm an art student, but ascetic. And if you went through to New Game Plus, right? There's Guthrie, who thankfully didn't trigger when we were fighting the spiders. I think his spawn point is where that basilisk was. So he's obviously, again, New Game Plus. We're taking more damage than usual. I do not have enough figure for New Game Plus. Like, I'm just going to come out and say it. We do not have anywhere near enough health. But he won't be hitting you as hard. He will heal as well. We're going to try and stop him from healing. There we go. Okay, so Invader banished. When you banish a Black Phantom, you'll get Bonfire Aesthetic. That corpse there gave us, sorry, not Bonfire Aesthetic. Sorry, I'm trying to dodge these flippin' little things. Human Effigy. Humanity is what I meant to say. Oh, I get to show you the little crystal lizard, which is good. This is a lot to try and think about brain and think about, oh no, he's fallen down! Trying to dodge these and also not fall in the sand pit and also not have a brain tie up in a knot. Right, okay. It's a bit crazy, which is why I recommended taking things out one by one. But yeah, so that's that guy done. Don't go anywhere near this pit, man. You touch it once and you're dead kind of thing. It's not good. Okay, so we got first trip, we found the fast way to the boss. Second trip, we found the bonfire. Third trip, we found the Estus Flash shard, and then because the bonfire was already open, we were able to just come in here, and or if we died, we would have just respawned here and it would have been fine. But yeah, it's worth picking up that shard. Banishing the Black Phantom. I'm not going to rest, even though I've only got 6 dark orbs, because I'm going to show you a couple more little bits, and then we will Homeward Bone and probably do it that way. There's corpse up there. Obviously, we didn't pick that up. That would just take one more like trip through. What else did we miss? Oh my goodness, a very important part of this area. I'm so sorry. So from the bonfire, the next room on the left, this is Weaponsmith Ornifex. Now, she is much like Strayed. She'll deal with boss souls.
If you provide a
she wants to trade wondrous souls in exchange for boss weapons. So yeah, Soul Lostener, Gearfreya. Oh my god, spoilers for a boss you haven't killed yet. Yeah, oh my god, I quite like this, like, rapier. It's just like a spider with like silk coming out its arse, and it's got like S rank in index. I don't think it's very good. 78 base damage? I don't know, man. Put poison on that, maybe. That would be cool. It should have poison on it. Like, that would be good if it had poison. Anyway, but she's now... Dragon Slayer Spear was actually the weapon that we had planned for this walkthrough, because I love this weapon. It's got its own, like, flippin', like, special lightning attack that's just exactly like Ornstein from Dark Souls 1. And we were going to use it. We were going to infuse it with lightning, and but I just got lulled by the dark. And also just like it's fun to show different things. So now that you know how to do infusions, if you have stuck with the Faith build and you're enjoying the spear, the Hate Spear is good, but I love boss weapons. Like they all have little gimmicks, little like some of them can like buff themselves, some of them have like cool special attacks and stuff like that. I recommend like trying a few of them out. They level up with petrified dragon bones, which are in short supply. If you've been sort of searching the world quite well, you should. How many do we have? I can hear spiders outside. I can hear spiders inside! What the I didn't think they came inside. There's a tiny candle. You guys! I wanted to see how many dragon bones I had. Don't you dare hurt my flippin' bird, babe. Don't you dare. I don't know if, she could definitely take damage from these spiders. Gotta keep her safe. I'll close the door behind me, Arnifex. Yeah, how many do we actually have, like, just from our, like, walkthrough playthrough? 9? Okay, well, that'll get you far. Like, +4, maybe? But yeah, that's her. That's what she'd do. That is what she'd do. We've broken the door. I'm so sorry. It's going to be breezy for a little bit. We've got -5 here in Scotland at the minute. It's going to be a little breezy. This door here, which you cannot open from this side, if I am not mistaken. I don't believe... Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is... You can't open from this side. Oh, no, 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 you can. You can. Ah, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different door. Alright, so yeah, this way is how we can get through. We'll just clear this. That's me out of dark orbs now, but we've got some fireballs. Oops. Just there. I'm just trying to think how to explain this. So, if you fell down, or if you are coming from the bonfire, yeah, this is how you get to the boss. This way. If you fell down, or if you went for the bonfire. Like I mentioned, I actually think the other bonfire is an easier way to run back to the boss, but you might prefer this one. I don't know, there's lots of things to find. In here is a treasure chest and a spider, which, oh, I keep forgetting I'm out of orbs. That dodge, that was like, you have mega ADP, Spoder. There's chest in here to grab. And then over here, the way out of this room is through this like little hill bit. You drop down here. If you didn't get the chest, you can actually like run and jump and like get back up here, but it takes a wee bit of trying. At the back here, we've got a skelly with a chunk and 3 chunks and a slab. You get handed slabs in this game. And then out this door is the way to this sort of like second area with that we were at before, with the path to the boss. So from here, we're gonna get accosted by spiders in a second. Let me just... will we go back from here? Actually, because we have to go back anyway. I don't know why I find that so funny. Ah, he's got me all webbed. Actually, this is a good lesson. It's a good lesson. If you get caught in the spider's web, you go ridiculously slowly. You're pretty much dead. You're a sitting duck. AKA a corpse if you get hit by spider's webs. The boss coming up is a giant spider, so obviously like be aware of that. It does shoot webs, it shoots acid as well, so just anything it shoots you just want to avoid, really. But yeah, that's how bad that you would think, like, oh, it's just like web, whatever. Oh, you bugger! Sorry I got fright. I've been reduced to using homing soul mess because, I don't know, make the most of every spell. 1 orb to that spider, there we go. I'm having fun here, I have to. You have to give me my fun, okay? I think that's us totally out of spells now. Yeah, totally out of spells. Don't have my mace equipped anymore because, oh, we don't need it. Look at it! It hits you as it dies. I hate it so much. I hate it. But something to be aware of if you are fighting them on low health in close quarters. Yeah, it always hits you. This door is too heavy to open, so this one can only open from the other side. You can see it's got like sand there. So yeah, it like in the original version of this game it used to like erupt with sand. But now it just doesn't let you open it. Don't know why they changed that because I thought it was quite a cool trap. Did we go in here? Or did I run out? Did I? Oh, I'm getting disorientated, I think. This is the way we got here, wasn't it? No, we came from that way. Wait, so did I not go in here? Oh my god, I'm having a moment here, I think. This place is such a maze. And yeah, no, we didn't go in here. No. Okay. What do we have in here? We got torch. Always good. And through here, up on the ledge, we've got large titanite shard. Yeah, we need those for leveling up armor. That's good. Okay, so yeah, from here, that's the way to the boss. We are out of spells and also out of patience. I'm going back to the bonfire. We may as well go from the other bonfire It's quite hard to try and do this in a, like, sort of, you can't really do this in one go, and well, you'd miss everything. Yeah, you'd just miss everything. Yeah, so from here, let's go down this way. Get the shiny that we missed, because I can't remember what it is, so. Good old flame swathe. Oh, I tried to target. It's fine, we've got 2. That wasn't clean. I thought I could get them all as they came through the door. The targeting's a bit funny. Crazy how this one mage has like flipping loads of health and the others don't. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Oh, go! You have to like press forward to go. Yeah, I missed this shiny. I'm gonna try and get this again. That was like genius. Hey. Yeah, what was this? This is oh, large shard again. I kind of need them, so it's fine. And then yeah, so from here we're gonna do a quick run through. Run through here. Here on the right. Oh, got a little bit stuck there by something. And back on track to the boss. So we're gonna have a bunch of stuff like chasing us because I've just run through. So let me just. Oh, there's a black phantom. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. This is only on New Game Plus. I've fallen in the spikes. They don't do tons of damage, but it's actually working in my favor here because it's kind of keeping them away from me. So. Maybe actually this is a strat. This is a strat and a half. This is a Stratocaster. Done. But yeah, that guy was a New Game Plus thing. You won't have to worry about him. He had crazy health. I used a lot of dark orbs. It's fine, we've got herbs. We've got herbs. We're gonna kill these farmers that have, oh my god, ridiculous amounts of health. And once you sort of distract them, then they suddenly start getting hit by the spikes. So we're gonna get them low and then just let the spikes finish them off, which is always satisfying. I have fallen in the spikes. See if we can get them to come down. Just because it's fun! Okay, now they're gonna die. Oh no, you dropped loot! How dare you! Oh, a hat! Peasant hat. Shard, chunk, and a slab. Definitely worth picking up. Hella loot. Flippin' spikes, man. Ow! My soles of my feet. My soles, get it? Okay, this room sucks. If you have a torch, I recommend using a torch. It sucks. There are 2 levers at the back, which are already open, obviously, because obviously I told you. The one on the right has loot. I can't remember what it is, but we'll go and get it. And a black phantom, so one to be aware of. Open them one at a time. They stay open on subsequent runs through here, so again, be aware of that. Oh, this guy's got massive aggro range, so we're just going to deal with him. He's a black phantom farmer dude who has ridiculous health. Oh my god. We're going to try and get him like staggered. There we go, like that, so we'll get some crits in. Wow, he has like 3k health or something. But yeah, he's guarding that. Yeah, if you have a torch, I recommend using a torch in here. I think it's worth a flame butterfly. Like, this is one of the areas that is just gonna be like so much easier with it, so it's worth it. Okay. Right. Yeah, we've got dark orb. Let's have a herb the now. Again, we've got plenty of those and we can buy more. They're good. Use them. 25. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so spoders. They're going to be cautious of us with the torch, but they are still going to, you know, they get brave. You've got some time to try and pick them off. He's been really a dearie and destroyed that bench for us, which does have loot behind it. But yeah, if these all come after you, it's a lot, so definitely worth the torch just to confuse them. It's got Soul of a Hero and 4 gold pine resin. Another spider that drops down. Bloody hell. This door will not be open. Do not worry about this door. That door will open with a key that drops after the following boss. So that'll not be open. But yeah, this one, if you pull this lever, you get 3 homeward bone. Probably not worth it, actually. And the Black Phantom that you have to deal with every time you come back here. So yeah, just don't pull this lever on the right, I would say. Not worth it. But this one on the left, you have to pull. This is how we get through to the boss, and you will always have to deal with this guy on the left. I wasn't sure. Was there something back here? Yes, something back here. 15 poison arrows. Yeah, I mean, they will be helpful in future areas for sure. I'm going to keep the torch out, just because I've already lit it now. And there's more spiders in this bit here. All these like spider webs we have to like go down. Fall damage is crazy in this game, so we're going to look to take little steps, make little jumps down here. But yeah, there's spiders. There's also the little like peasant farmer guys. So I'm just going to take it slow. The torch should, like, if anything's like trying to come up behind us, the torch should like deter it for a bit. Yeah, so we're just going to go around here. Spider, see, it's like dropped right down on top of us, but it sort of hesitates a little bit. That's good. Yeah, grabbing more torch is always good as well. Pharos Lockstone in there. We got loads of those, but we do need some going forward. Oh, targeted that spider up there. That was, I almost walked off the edge there. I don't think we can. Oh yeah, okay, cool, thanks pal. What up, pal? We're actually just going to drop down here on the left and then go across here to this platform here. We've got shiny on that bit over there I didn't pick up, but we can get it in a sec. Oh, I've pulled like all the farmers. Why are they going that way? Okay, mate. Alright. Oh, 3 orbs per guy. That's really annoying, man. Okay, try again. 3rd time lucky, mate. You can make it. I know. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do this. Come on. Yay! You did it! I took a hit just to try and kill something. Homing Soul Mass is pish, isn't it? It's flippin' pish. Yeah, that AoE, that fireball AoE. We love it. The cast time on fireball is mint compared to Dark Orb. It's so much faster. Oh, it's so dark now. What? It's so dark now without the torch. Oh man, I could have put my pyro glove in my right hand and then I could have kept the torch, but it's fine. Simpleton Spice. There's a couple spiders. If you're struggling on this boss and you want some help, there is an NPC phantom that you can summon in this area. The sign is at the back of the room. Not that way. Just grabbing this corrosive urn. Interesting thing to find. There's another flippin'. Oh my god! So many. It's at the back of the room. It's around here. It's like here. You can summon just in front of the fog wall. Opposite the fog wall, I should say. You can summon an NPC to help you with this boss. I find it could make it easier, but it could also make it harder. And I'll explain why. Because this boss, if you are a caster, is ludicrously easy. It's like got attacks that you can bait at like mid to max range. And it actually can make it harder having an NPC confusing that. How did that hit none of them? So many of them. Okay, that should be them. That should be all. No, we can grab this. This boss starts out much like the Royal Rat Authority. It does have like ads, a bunch of spiders, like 5 of them or so. So yeah, an NPC can help like distract those for you. But also it can confuse the boss, so it's up to you. You might find it easier. I think because I know the fight more, I find it easier alone. But definitely, like, with any opportunity as a new player, if you see a phantom that you can summon, a boss is always, usually, except in the case of like Four Kings maybe, always going to be easier with a phantom, whether it's a player or an NPC. Obviously, a player is going to be better than an NPC, but yeah. Usually it's going to be easier with a phantom, but I'm not going to use one because I can show you how easy it is as a caster without one. The hardest part is going to be the little spiders. So the easiest way, I keep saying the hardest, the easiest, the hardest. The best way, there you go. The best way to deal with the little spiders is actually just to use a torch. It's so simple. We're not even going to worry about killing them because as long as we have that torch up, they're not going to bother us. So again, it's kind of a shame that I'm going to have to use another butterfly for this, but it's just the best strat when you are a caster, when you are at mid to max range. If you're on close range, it might not be so simple because if you're close range with this boss, you'll be looking to use a shield probably. I realize I've lit that now and I'm about to flap my gums and waste some torch time, but never mind. Yeah, if you're a melee character, it's a little bit more complicated. The principles stay the same, but you'll be looking to kill the little spiders. You'll be looking to sort of get them maybe all in one hit if you can. Even better if you've got like a big like sweeping weapon that can kill a few of them at once, or maybe something like Firestorm that you can just take them all down with like right at the start. They do respawn midway through the fight, so bear that in mind. They will come back, but yeah, I'd say if you're a melee character, get the spiders down. But if you're a ranged character, they're not gonna bother you as much. I don't know. It's sometimes it can be harder to kill them than to just ignore them and just like run away from them. It's yeah. See how you feel. See what you think is easier. So I'm just using the torch, staying at mid to max range. There's one attack in particular. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. Sorry, I think because I've like re-recorded this, I'm forgetting that I haven't mentioned rudimentary things. So, giant spider, giant two-headed spider. It's got heads on either end. It has no arse. It only has two heads. So you can only attack the head. You can't attack the legs, the body. You can only attack the head. So what we want to do is we want to bait an attack from the front half and then run around to the back half and hit the back. And then the back becomes the front. We bait an attack and run back around to the back again. So I'm going to be running back and forth. And there's one attack in particular, which is like a web laser that it always seems to trigger when you're at like mid range. It's like so easy to trigger. As soon as we see the tell, which is she's going to rear back and then bring her two front legs up, that means the laser's coming. It's really like obvious tell. And then you've got a long time to react to it. Furthermore, she'll always do this laser like slightly to the right of where she's facing. So if you, sorry, her right, our left. So if you always run around her right, it'll never hit you. It's such a simple tactic, a simple but effective tactic. It will work in melee as well, but she will not trigger the laser as often if you're hanging around in melee. So what might be worth doing is like just hanging around far away from her and then baiting the laser and then moving in with your sword or with your axe or whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're looking for this attack. We're going to run around and hit it around the back. I realized I could have said all that while I was fighting, but it's quite hard to like organize my thoughts sometimes. So I'm just going to show you because I think, yeah, I think showing you would be more effective than me just sitting and talking about it. But that is it in theory. Now here it is in practice. It's obviously a bit more complicated. We do have other attacks. An attack that can do ridiculous damage and might actually be in one-shot territory for me is if we get hit by her stomping her feet. You always want to make sure you've got like massive, like you're massively far away from this because the second stomp is it's much like, what's the word? She stretches far. She stretches out further than you think. This stomp here, yeah, the second leg, as you can see there, always goes out like so far. That sort of greeny browny puke is acid. That'll degrade your armor. Yep, so way back and also kind of to the right of those. And then if she does that follow up, it's going to have acid. She spits webs. So if we hang, that's the web. If we hang around here, try and avoid the legs. Oh, watch the acid. I got a little hit in there because I was getting impatient, but right, come on, laser, there we go. So first back off the ground and then the legs go up. That's always going to be the laser. We run around to her right and get 2 hits on the head before moving back. That is an attack you're going to have to deal with a lot in melee. But you do, she's quite slow. There we go, there's the laser again. She's quite slow. You do get ample time. As long as you're not doing like full combos on her, you do get ample time to react to everything that's happening. Just do watch out for those legs because it doesn't look like it would be that scary, but it is like such big damage. And it does cover a big distance. There's lasered again. So yeah, she doesn't have many different attacks. The biggest, like, scariest thing about this fight is the little spiders, and they're not coming anywhere near us because of the torch. And also knowing, I guess, that you can only attack the head, that helps. But yeah, so whichever leg goes first, you want to move towards the direction of that leg. So her, I'm just going to say our right. If the leg to our right moves first, we want to move slightly back to the right, like this, and then, yeah, see if we can get through. Oh, that hit the leg there. I'm angry. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Save times to heal are exactly the same as save times to attack. Come on, in a laser. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that that's not really a safe time to attack right after the stomp. That's a charge. With tracking, flipping heck, yeah, that's difficult to dodge. I did 2 rolls in the air to avoid that one. Oh, come on, can I get your laser again? She's right up against the wall. Okay, we got the laser, fab. And once again, always run round to our right. We're way too close to the head here. I'm just gonna back the heck off. Got another laser, nice. Hey, that was surprising. Okay, it's worth pointing out if you're very unlucky with one head and you only end up dealing damage to... I literally just said, I was in mid-thought, sorry, it's hard sometimes. I literally just said that is not a safe time to attack because she can do it again really quickly. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you end up doing too much damage to just one of the heads, it'll pop off, it'll come off. You'll only have one head to attack then. Yeah, actually, sorry about the death here. I'm gonna go back to the boss. I think I covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover with tactics for the boss. It was just a case of like doing it. I'm getting like confused here. Yeah, this in my opinion is the fastest way back if we go back this way. But yeah, I think I covered everything, so I'm just gonna like cut back to fighting her. I don't know if it's useful information me showing like my optimal like run back strat, which I've just done here. So I've had the torch so these spiders won't bother me, and I like ran back from that bonfire. I don't actually, that's probably useful information, right? I should be deliberately dying to bosses so I can show you the don't rage quit flipping strat for not getting frustrated running back to bosses. Like, I totally actually didn't think that is like really useful information, right? Huh. Oh! I flip it! I hate this! I just lost so many souls, man! Right, okay, so here's some advice when you lose 80,000 souls or however much that was. It was a lot. It was a lot, right? Okay, it was a lot of souls. Damn it! Right, don't get mad because it's only souls. You can get more. It's not like you can't get more. You can get more, Rachel. You can get more. That was crazy fall damage. Oh my god. Like, not even demon souls fall damage is that bad. Ugh. Right, I made it down without dying. Are you proud of me? Let's go. Let's give Freya another go. So, once again, because this is a New Game Plus, and this is one of those sort of like primal bosses, she just does a lot of damage. The laser will probably one-shot me. The feet certainly did. Okay, we're just gonna, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna always assume that every stomp has a follow-up. And unless I am totally certain that I am safe, we're not gonna attack. So laser is totally safe. Arguably, like, I'd say after the web, that's pretty safe. Laser! Laser! This is fantastic. The first time I came through here on base game, recorded this for you guys, we literally got like 6 lasers in a row. Oh my god, we just had 3 in a row. Let's go. Yeah, it was really like optimal. But this is fine because it shows that, you know, even the pros, I would call myself a Dark Souls 2 pro. Even the pros can get caught out like super easily in this game. Like there's no shame in dying. I don't want to die purely because it's a waste of time for the walkthrough. But it's like such a huge part of the game, like you're gonna die. The trick is not letting it bother you and trying to learn something from every death. So today I learned our vigor is very low. Today I learned that I should be leveling up my armor a bit more. Today I learned that I should just make sure that my disk drives aren't full when I'm recording. And so I don't have to re-record. We haven't seen the stomp again yet, so that seems to be a rarer attack. The stomp or the jump? I mean the jump. She's almost down though. We've got really good damage. And the little spiders leaving us alone is huge. If we were standing in the same spot for too long, they would probably like get brave, but because we're moving around so much, it's no big deal. I say really good damage, we're only doing 283 a hit. I think it's decent though. Okay, with Freya down, we didn't knock off any of the heads. But yeah, if the head falls off, you can sort of kick it around like a football, and it stays even after she's died. The cool thing about doing Jixir Freya in New Game Plus is that she drops the old Pale Drake soul. So your 4 sort of Lord souls, primal bonfires, whatever you want to call them, they in New Game Plus will drop an extra soul. I don't think these spiders are going to bother me, but I'm just, they annoyed me. They looked at me funny. Look, we got 80k for killing the boss. Like, there we go. Souls are, it doesn't mean anything. It's fine. This crystal, it's worth making note of this crystal. Alas, nothing happened. This wouldn't normally be here. It would be here after resting at a bonfire. But it's worth making note of that. That is the corpse of Seath the Scaleless, the old Pale Drake. So Seath's soul went to Freya. That's how she grew so massive and broke out of her cage. Yeah, you get an extra soul when killing these 4 bosses in New Game Plus, and also if you burn a bonfire ascetic, this soul can be traded. This one in particular gets you the Moonlight Greatsword, or I think it's Crystal Soul Spear. Powerful sorcery stuff. I would love the Moonlight Greatsword, guys. Should we get that? We could burn another bonfire ascetic and kill Freya again, and get both. Why not both? But yeah, it's cool. It's really, really cool mechanic. Through here, this is the Lord's private chamber, and this is the Duke flipping, the Duke of Tseldora. He's hollowed, presumably killed by his spider over and over again, went hollow. He drops a fragrant branch of Yuar and a dark quartz ring +1. There's Freya's previous home before she broke out. It's kind of cool. But yeah, that soul that we picked up is, yeah, this one here. Soul of the Ineffable. Used to acquire numerous souls. Do not eat this soul, for the love of God, do not eat it. Continues to exert influence over the land even after the eons have reduced it to these remnants. So, yeah, Dark Souls 2 takes place after Dark Souls 1. Who knew? With Freya down, we're free to return to the Far Fire. Before we tie up this area, we have one last thing to do. It's a long area, that's why I split it in two. We have one last thing to do, because when you kill the Duke, he drops a key. He didn't for me, but we've been through this, guys. You know this. I've already done it. He drops a key that opens the chamber. Now this chamber is right in the room that has all the big hanging spiders. So we're going to run there quickly. Just the same as the boss run back. Run there super quickly with the torch. And open the door and see what's inside. It's definitely worth checking out. Just show you where that is. We're just gonna ignore everything. Go this way, down here. In here, round here. Past Crichton. He's begging me to kill him. Just really wants me to kill him. Out here, out this door, out that door, out all the doors. From here, roll down. Boop, boop, boop. Avoid that nerd. Yeah, so in this room here, we've got the torch, but there's all these guys that drop down, and then in this room there's more guys that drop down. So yeah, this is the door that you open with the key, and then there's another door inside that does also require the same key to open. So what I'm going to do is advise that you kill all these little spiders, and then whatever is following you from running through the area, which is nothing, thank goodness. Yeah, killing all these. Even though they're scared of the torch, I've pulled that other one. Never mind. Sorry for sniffing. I always seem to be allergic to everything. Right, these ones done. We can go in here. And then I think it's when you open this door, more of them spawn. So we go in here and then immediately go out again. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. Yep, several more spawn out the holes in the wall. So we're just gonna, instead of fighting them in the small room, we'll fight them in the big room. They're still kind of scared of the torch, so let's just do this and shoot in. There we go. Just a bit of crowd control. If you're going to fight things, fight them in a big room rather than a small room. And definitely don't fight them in this room with the chest. Okay, so then you can get through here and get your prize. This will be a, sorry, because I forgot, so I had to double check. A Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, which is reminiscent for sure. It's a big boy. There it is. And you get Great Fireball and a Fire Seed, which is great because we're really enjoying the pyromancy now. So we got Great Fireball. 3 uses, big damage. Fire Seed, pop that into the glove, big damage. Happy days all around, really. So yeah, do grab that. Unless you have no interest in pyromancy or massive heckin' swords, in which case, don't worry about it. But yeah, so that was our third Lord Soul, our third Primal Bonfire. Just the one remains. We're gonna head back to Majula. Yeah, there's only one path available to us. Well, available. One path left for us now. And that is the Iron Keep. So we've already got Iron Keep unlocked, so we're gonna be heading straight there. But if you haven't already unlocked Iron Keep, you'll need to do Huntsman's Copse, Harvest Valley, Earthen Peak, and then you unlock Iron Keep. So it's a big long road to get there. Oh, flip. Oh god! Accidentally put my controller down and accidentally almost killed an NPC. Love it. Well, we could seek forgiveness. If you accidentally do that, all you have to do is go back to Cromwell the Pardoner. Easy peasy. I'm putting this back in my left hand. There we go. Right, so we got a bunch of souls. Let's see what to do with them before we wrap it up for today. But yeah, so next time we're going to Iron Keep. Why am I here? I want to be here. Going to Iron Keep to get our 4th and final Primal Bonfire lit, and then we'll be in the end game, guys. Well, the end game, if this game is in thirds, we'll be in the final third. Or we're definitely over halfway, put it that way. Okay, so we need 1 more Twinkly for our staff. That's a shame. Our armor we can probably upgrade. We picked up a couple large shards, so we can certainly get these to +5, and then +6, which now uses chunks. Perfect. So I'm just doing them all equally because I'm funny like that. 8, 9. Oh, look at this. We're gonna get our armor to max. That is really good. That is a massive difference to our defense, for sure. We're not gonna level up our hood though, so literally just our chest, gloves, and feet, legs, sorry, because the hood requires Twinkling Titanite. We'll do that after we get the staff leveled up. Yeah, let's get some more pyromancies after Iron Keep, I would say, because we'll get some cool stuff there. That sounds like a plan. Right, we've got some souls left over.
Bearer
Seek lest. We've got some souls left over. What can we put them in? We've got 34 int, 34 faith. I will now be a little bit higher leveled than you because I've essentially just done that area twice. So you will now no longer be the same level as me. Sorry if you were following the walkthrough exactly, but no, what can we do? What can we do? Hand in that shard that you picked up in Brightstone Cove, and you should now have 9 S's flasks. That's huge. We've got ours at +4 because of the sublime bone dust that we found. Right, so that is us for today. It was a long one. Well done. I dislike that area. There's a lot of reasons I dislike that area, but it's done. And now we get to go to Iron Keep and beyond. Like when we start getting the really hard areas, in my opinion, Shrine of Amana, even like flipping the undead, flipping graveyard bit is can be quite hard. Anyway, that's all coming up here in this Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like. It really helps me out. All engagement is good. I actually just really like chatting. Like, obviously the algorithm, and yes, I would like this channel to do well, but like, it's just nice to see people out there enjoying what I'm putting out and enjoying chatting about Dark Souls. See you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves.